Hey guys, it's Naga here, and let me tell you a few fun things. First of all, I chose my name because I like ice, because I'm 6. Also, I have chosen my name to be ironic because I am anything but a chill person when problems happen. So, let's stay true to the original idea behind Chill Naga for a second here and have a good rant. You can probably guess what's got me worked up right now. It's the cancellation of Scalebound, the absolutely random, out of left field cancellation that hasn't been foreshadowed. And we still don't have an official reason, as per my recording on the 11th of January, why. There have been rumors like, oh, the game was actually too powerful to be on Xbox One regularly, so they would have had to put it on the incredibly gimmicky, newer, more powerful Xbox that barely anyone owns, which obviously wouldn't have been good for sales, so they cancelled it. That's an incredibly Microsoft thing to do, so even without evidence, I can believe that that's what's going on. But what pisses me off is I have not owned an Xbox console and I never will own an Xbox console. They said it would come to the PC and now that's out the window too. We had a demo of it running. I don't know if they needed to fix it or if the engine needed an updating or what. It looked fine. We had a gameplay demonstration that looked fine and engaging and fun. Why the hell are PC users not getting it? Because let's not forget that at this stage, an Xbox One is essentially a dumbass PC. It's an overpriced, square-shaped PC full of 12-year-olds yelling obscenities at each other. Granted, but still. The architecture is almost identical, if not identical, and Microsoft owns both Windows and Xbox, so the overlap there is too powerful to ignore. I don't care if they don't get it. I would have been happy to do it, and you show me a PC that can't run this game. If a console could almost run it, show me a PC that couldn't bloody run it. I'm annoyed because I was looking forward to this. It wasn't super at the front of my mind and I wasn't massively fanboy about it, but now that it's cancelled, I am annoyed because it looked like a nice new thing. It could have turned into an IP, it could have turned into a great series, it could have been anything else from the absolute freaking tidal wave of FPS games that just I don't know, and it's frustrating not to know, on top of the general frustration of having it cancelled. Microsoft is going to come out with something incredibly stupid about this, I'm absolutely sure. If the popular conjecture is right in that you know, they couldn't do it because, oh, you would have had to have it run only on an Xbox One Plus, whatever it's called, I don't care, that it makes economic sense, but, downgrade shamelessly. It's doable. Ubisoft does it all the fucking time. I mean, Rainbow Six, not what we were promised. Watch Dogs 1, not what we were promised. And, that's by the company who couldn't put Tetris on the PS3 or PS4 without mucking it up. Tetris. The thing that ran on pre-Game Boy garbage and in the late 80s. I don't know. I, there are no words to say. This is literally ranting. But this is a loss. Several people have expressed their similar frustration. The confusion around the case right now is pretty big. Nobody seems to know why on earth. Because everyone can tell. Even me, as an absolute anti-fan of the Xbox, could have told that it was going to be a great game. And it's just got the rug pulled out from under it. That makes no sense. What me and several other people are hoping for is that the whatever distaste was spawned in Microsoft for the IP, it gets so strong that they just abandon it such that other developers can get a hold of it and complete it. Not maybe even other developers, but a studio. Like if Sony came along and said, "Oh, here's some money, can we do it?" If Microsoft has no goddamn interest in it, then what are they going to do? Are they just going to sit on it for 4 years until the next console comes out and then they're going to release it? That shit wouldn't work. It wouldn't be the same player base. It wouldn't be the same excitement and expectation. I did have a chuckle when I discussed this with someone who said, "Oh yeah, what if Nintendo bought it?" And then I thought, well, if Nintendo bought it, they'd make it look ugly as sin. It still wouldn't run on the Switch, and you still wouldn't get to play it. That is, if the rumors are true and the Xbox One U can't handle it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know the drill. I'm so pissed off. Get, I wonder if it was more just economical in another way. They don't want to invest. They don't want to have risks. Nowadays, it's all suits who have the developers' balls firmly in their hands, who say, "This is your money. This is your deadline. If you don't, do it, fuck you, and we're gonna just get rid of all of you people. We're gonna fire you. We're gonna close your company." EA basically bought out Maxis and forced them to release that incredible joke, SimCity, recently. You know how that turned out. Oh, it has to be always online, and it's cooperative kind of, and everything is small and simple and dumb. And that I'm sure that Maxis did what they could under the directions given, but it didn't sell well because it was a piece of shit by directions given. So EA didn't like that, and they just closed Maxis down. So the absolutely massive, roughly 30-year legacy of SimCity is gone. 30 years because publishers were so fucking greedy and short-sighted that they couldn't let the people who know what they're doing do what they knew how to fucking do. This is absolutely equivalent. Let me tell you, this is this is like you calling the police to a burglar in your house, okay? And then the police show up and they say, "Well, we're here to do our business," and then the burglar goes, "But you should call the fire department. I might start a fire." No, bitch, you need to be arrested. I know what to do. Let me do what I need to do. That's a stupid analogy. I'm just upset. I will be eagerly awaiting more news on this, because if the reason is stupid, that's just another, mark against Microsoft. They've done plenty. As a power user for PCs in general, I'm already quite pissed off with Microsoft when I cannot turn my fucking PC off because Windows Update at 3 a.m. decides to turn it on to update. That's a little bit of a breach of everything, guys. And even when I go into the most anal, hidden settings and turn that off, it'll find something else to turn itself on with. I have had to spend several hours making sure that I researched what could be waking it up. And yeah, my first stop was the event viewer, where it just said, "Oh, wake source unknown." That's lovely. Right, bridging off from one rant to the other. I'm just saying Microsoft has gone massively shit lately. Windows 10 is a glorified spying machine. Nobody likes it. Not the companies, not the users, and they're sticking with their guns. Oh, never mind. Yeah, actually, a semi-relevant thing. I'm sure if Scalebound did come out, they would have forced it on their unified Windows platform garbage. The one where they try to gate off everything that they're making to quash competition for places like Steam and Origin. Yeah. Gaming, I was really hopeful for 2017 as a brilliant year for gaming. Scalebound, one of the reasons. Ukulele, Persona 5, everything that's coming out this year. There's way too many titles. I can't even remember most of them. And to have within 2 weeks, this news is a bit crap, but there's still a whole lot to look forward to in 2017. I guess I'm a little bit weirdly heartbroken, though, that this specific thing isn't going to happen. And I'm almost absolutely sure that it is some form of corporate stupidity or greed that has done it again. Right, so this is the not so chill Naga signing off. Thank you for listening.